So I always get asked this question. If you don't smoke, you don't drink, and you don't party, what do you do for fun? What's going on, everyone? It's your girl Tony, and look, today I decided to volunteer for this organization. I forgot the name of them, but they were looking for volunteers to come out and help with the garden. And I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity for me to get some knowledge, because I plan on having my own garden and I plan on having my own tropical fruit farm. Yes. And I was like, what's better than to surround myself with people who already have the knowledge on how to maintain a garden. So as I was doing this, I was thinking of a beautiful word to share, and I'm about to get into it. I'm about to go back to the point that I was trying to make. So people ask me, you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't party, you stop doing shrooms. What are you doing for fun? So I just find it so funny that we interpreted killing ourselves with having fun. You ever heard of the saying, been there, done that before? I've done all of these things, and I'm not here to judge anyone. I've done all of these things before, but I didn't find it fun that every time I hit the blunt, I was being paranoid. I didn't find it fun that every time I got high, I had the munchies and I was eating up all the snacks in the house. I didn't find it fun that when I would go out and drink, I'm the one starting all the drama because I'm intoxicated and I don't know how to handle my liquor. I don't find it fun that men try to take advantage of you when you are intoxicating. I don't find that fun to put myself in these type of situations because I want to do what everyone else is doing. Unfortunately, I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. Just like I had to come pull these weeds from the garden so the garden can continue to grow, I had to do the same thing with my mind. Yeah, I had to do the same thing. I had to go in, I had to change some beliefs. I had to change some thoughts. I had to change my perspective about myself, about life, and about people. If you want to maintain a garden, you have to know what to do in the garden, right? Just like if you want to maintain your mind, you have to know that there are things inside of you that you have to change in order for you to grow. I don't want to kill myself. I have plans on living a long, prosperous life. And I want to do things to help and show other people that there are other ways to go about having fun. Now, necessarily, this wasn't fun because it's hot outside. It's spiders and it's itchy. This long hair just everywhere. You know, it was getting a little crazy, but it was therapeutic. It was therapeutic to my soul to be out there doing that, to learn how to do something different today, to know that I'm headed in the right direction for my own garden, for my own future, you know? Because when I have more kids, this is what I'm going to have my kids doing, pulling the weeds. I'm going to have them gardening. I'm going to have them doing all the things that I was never shown to do in order to maintain a healthy life, in order for the farm to go. Because there's a lot of people that say, oh, the government took our land, we don't own nothing, everything is just rented. But if you had land today, what would you do with it? Throw parties on it, smoke, throw cigarette butts all in your yard, all in your garden? No. See, you haven't even learned how to maintain your own front yard, your own backyard. You haven't even learned how to maintain that yet. How are you going to accumulate acres of land? Just think about it. You have to learn how to take care of the things that are around you first. That's what's important. That's what's so important. What are you giving back to the planet? Because you're definitely not helping the planet by throwing your blunts all in people's yard. You're not helping the planet by throwing cigarette butts in your yard and someone else's yard. You're not helping the planet that way. You have to show God that you can take care of the earth just as much as you can take care of yourself. These are just the things that God has us do. He said, hey, you want your own garden? Volunteer to go help someone else's. Volunteer to go help maintain someone else's. Volunteer 2 hours of your time every Wednesday to go help maintain someone else's garden. And from there, I will show you how to maintain your own garden. I will show you how to never run out of anything that you need. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna have cucumbers, watermelons, pineapples, tomatoes. Everything that you can think of is going to be in my garden. We're not going to know anything about no grocery store because everything is going to be planted in my backyard. These are the desires God gave to me. We have to learn how to be different. If I'm just like everybody else that's around me, how would you ever know what is different? How would you ever get the feeling of, hey, I think I want to read the Bible today? Or, hey, I think I want to go outside and just take care of my plants today. How would you ever know if everybody around you is just doing the same thing? If everybody around you is just intoxicated? See, sometimes you are called to be different so you can set the tone in your family, so you can set the tone in your relationship, so you can set the tone with your kids. You can't do what everybody else is doing and then expect different results. You can't. You're not going to be fruitful like that. You have to learn how to do different things, and you have to learn how to get out of your comfort zone and start doing things that are going to be therapeutic to your mind. Start doing things that are going to exercise new behaviors, new habits. We got to get away from what's so comfortable, because what's so comfortable and all this, is in moderation. All of that stuff kills us. It kills us. We're not doing the things that we need to do to live a long life, which is why a lot of people that we know are passing away. There's research being shown that women are expected to live until they're 80. I mean, if you're lucky enough and you change your diet and you're doing the things that you need to do, you can live to 109. Not saying that may not be your goal. But for some of us, we want to live a long life. We want to live a fruitful life. We want to attain all of God's promises. And sometimes in order for us to do that, we have to show God that we are responsible enough. We have to show God that we are going to do the things that we need to do in order to get what is promised to us. This was I'm not even going to say it was fun. Because it wasn't. It was spiders out there. I mean, stuff was biting me. I was hot. I was tired. But I got it done. And my part of the garden was just like so beautiful. It was so beautiful. I didn't even know, like, you learn something new every day. I didn't even know that the extra plants that grow underneath the big plant are weeds, and you have to pull those up. I didn't know that. Like what I'm pulling up now, I didn't know those were considered weeds. So now I know when I have my garden, my kids got to go out and go pull the weeds. We got to go pull the weeds. We got to make sure the garden continues to grow and look nice. So I hope this word really encourages someone to just be different. Like, I dare you this month to just be different. To just prove to yourself that you don't have to be the same. I told God, I said, God, I want you to make me so unique, so different from everyone else. And what they say, be careful what you ask for. And when I told him that I wanted to be different and I wanted to be unique, this is the path that he has me on. This is different. This is so different from me. This is very unique. For him to give me the desire to want to do this, to want to volunteer my time and help. But anyway, I have to go. Again, I hope this word was very encouraging. I love y'all.